So we are starting a new project today, and whereas our commercials, the lens was props, okay, our lens for today, okay, is lighting, okay. So we're going to be talking about how to light something, and we kind of went over that a little bit last week with the overview of tech theater, and then many of you filmed the flip grid, where you had to have your lighting coming from different sources. So like from the side, from the other side, from above, from below. And so you're going to be experimenting with that in the context of writing your own monologue, okay, about being in quarantine, okay. Now, for some of you, I believe that I assigned something similar to this in the spring. So if you were in my class in 6th grade in the spring when we were, sent home, you may have something that you wrote before. But this is different in that, a lot has happened since March, right? So let's go over this. All right, so lighting and writing your COVID/quarantine monologue. So the writing of this, okay, so the writing of the script is 25 points and the performance is 25 points. So number 1, write a COVID-themed monologue. So you're going to write a monologue from your perspective, okay, so saying I, we, and how COVID, quarantine, and social distancing has affected you. Okay, so you're going to type that monologue on Google Docs, okay. It's going to be 12-point font, it's going to be double spaced, and the length should be about a page, okay? So when you write a paragraph and, single spaced, it's about half a page, right? When you double space it, it's about a page, okay? So however that, yeah. You want to make sure to check for spelling or grammar errors. Okay, and then you want to reflect on the appropriate lighting. Okay, so how might the mood of your monologue be affected by how you light it? So if you light your monologue and you're outside and it's very bright and sunny, how does that, how would that be different if you lit your monologue where you were in your closet, okay, and it's dark and then you just have one light on your face? So you want to kind of experiment and think about these different lighting sources, okay? You're going to rehearse that monologue at least 5 times, okay? So you can't just read through it, okay? You really want to take the time to read through it several times, okay? And, make sure that it is coming from the heart, right? We need to feel that this is coming from you. Okay, my hope is that this is kind of cathartic for you, meaning that it, not quite like a therapy session, but it gives you some time to reflect on like how you're doing and what's going on in your life and all that, all right? So you're going to then film yourself on Flipgrid, and you're going to want to make sure that you watch it after you film it to make sure that it's the way that you want it, okay? And if it's not, refilm it. That's the beauty of Flipgrid and all of these other things is that, you can redo it. Whereas if we were in person in school, you can't, right? It's your turn, you get up, you perform a monologue, and done. So we want to use to our advantage this, this gift of being able to do it again. So anyway, there are lots of things that are not very fun about being at home, but remember we are safe, and it's, it is for the best. So anyway, so that's where we're going, 7th grade. I have a couple of examples that I'm going to show you from the spring. And